everyone. Welcome to our class today. My name is Christine. Today's class is going to be strength, balance, and stretch. So we're going to do a combination of strengthening exercises that will tone and lengthen our muscles and build strong abdominal core, as well as stretch, which will lengthen and really give us a nice relaxing time at the end of our workout. And then balance, of course, that will work on our coordination and balancing, so that will really come from our center, which is where our core strength is. So let's get started. We're going to, again, combine all three components today. So first, what I'd like to do is just a little active warm-up just to get the blood flowing. We're going to tap our heels forward. Now, as we're tapping our heels forward, we don't want to sink down. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall in your chair. And again, be aware, if you're sitting in a chair that's like very low, try sticking maybe a pillow under you or sitting in a chair that has a little bit higher support, because you want to be lifted out of your hips. Now let's add our arms. So opposite arm coordination right there. Just breathing, and try not to crane the neck. Keep the neck nice and long, tight core. Let's take 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to reach that arm nice and tall. So really feel that stretch coming out of those hips, lifting all the way up, and no tension in the shoulders. You want to lift, lift. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's take it down to a nice little march. As we're marching, we just kind of want to let our feet land all the way on the floor. Try not to press up on your toes. March with that whole foot. Now we're just going to pull forward all the way up nice and tall and contract down again. Really fill up with oxygen. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, contract through the mouth. 2 more. Inhale through the nose, sit really tall, hold. Exhale down. We have 1 more time. Reach all the way up, nice and tall, hold. Contract over and lower those arms. Now this time, let's just take our arms side and make little arm circles. Again, avoid any tension in your shoulders. Your shoulders are down, and you're pressing down with the upper part of your back, which is called the latissimus. So you're pushing those latissimus muscles down as you're circling right there. Getting that blood flow through the upper body. Now like you're flipping a pancake, over, over. So really flip it and open those palms. Try to avoid making a fist. You want to open those palms, flipping over. Let's do 4, 3, 2. Now let's reverse it. Let's take it back, back, and again, keep that neck nice and long, abs tight, and you want to press with those shoulders all the way down right there. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Now let's reach up and look up towards that arm. A nice deep breath. Exhale, kind of melt into that stretch and look up towards that hand. You want to avoid any bouncing like this. You just want to hold. So you're feeling that full stretch. Release over. Same thing. Keep those abs flat. Look up towards that hand. Inhale. And exhale, melt into that stretch. Nice and long. Hold it there. And keep looking up to that hand. Stay there. 4, 3, 2. Let's come down slow. Excellent. Let's just shake it out. Now keep those arms side. Kind of really shake. And bring them forward. Now we're going to hold it here. We're just going to twist those wrists all the way around. Sitting tall. Let's do 4, 3, 2. Let's reverse it and really flip those wrists around. Let's take 4, 3, 2, and hold. Excellent. Just shake everything out. Now to start with strength, like I mentioned before, all the strength comes from the core muscles. So what I want you to kind of envision is taking your belly button and pulling it back towards the lower back. And you should kind of feel your back expanding when you pull in those abs right there. Now you want to take prayer hands, elbows side. Take those knees together. Just get a nice little twist as you exhale. Come around slow. Exhale, twist. Try to avoid any movement in the hip. You just want to twist across. Come center. Twist across. And let your head follow. So exhale. Notice how my hips aren't moving. It's just my waist coming across. And twisting. Let that head follow. Come across. Let's do 4. 1, again, 2, all the way across, 3, 1 more time, and 4. Now let's stay center. I just want you to press back, bring it forward, press back. Now look at this waist. Exhale, pull that belly button in, come up, and press it across. Let's do 4, 1, and lift, 2, and lift, 3, once more, 4, and lift. Excellent. Now like you're swimming, just open all the way and press it forward. Really open that chest to the ceiling. Let's take 2, nice big stretch, and 1. Great job. Now your arms are back. You want to clasp them behind you and bring that chest forward. Take a deep breath and exhale. Just try to hang a little bit more. Relax that neck. Hold it there for 4, 3, 2. Bring that chest up. Now as you're sitting up, let's just separate our feet. Take your hands. It's important never to press directly on your joints. Take your hands underneath the knees and a little contraction back. So again, you're feeling that roundness. Now instead of just coming straight forward, think of up. Like I always talk about that string lifting you straight through center. Exhale, contract, hold. Sit straight up. Let's do that twice more. Exhale, contract, round into it. Lift straight up. One more time. Contract back, hold, and lift straight up right there. Excellent. Let's bring our legs together. Now kind of just tap them forward, shake it out. Now let's get into our strength and balance right here. So what I'd like to do is take our hands on our chair, and the same thing, use a little resistance. Press down into that chair, extend that right leg. Now if you can, again, only if you can, if you're able to lift that leg a couple of inches off the floor. If not, you can hold it to the floor, and all I would like you to do is just hold that balance, reach those arms forward. Now if you can, you're gonna lift, tap that heel, press it down and balance. So down and up. And again, I'm gonna show a modification. If you're unable to lift that leg, that's perfectly fine. You just wanna come down with the arms and lift. So you can really use that upper body. If you're able to incorporate, you wanna lift, balance, press down. So this is that exhale with the tight ab and release. Press, sit really tall out of those hips. Press and release. Let's take 4 and release. 3, keep that neck nice and long. 2, I have 1 more. Now hold that balance with those arms extended. 4, 3, 2, bring it down. Now all I want you to do is kind of stretch out to the quad from that knee, just a few times. 1 and 2. Now hold that foot down, and you're just gonna point that toe, flex it up. So again, you wanna articulate that foot, pointing and flexing. 3 and flex, 2 and flex. 1 more, 1 and flex. Great job, place it down. Now kind of just roll out those feet a little bit. Now you need to do the other side, so extend your left. Now what is very important to do here is you don't wanna hyperextend. What I mean by that is flexing that knee all the way forward so you're locking it. Never lock a joint, even the elbow, don't lock it. You always have a little give in it, a little bend. So relax that knee. Now again, arms here, just to review. If you're unable to lift that leg, that's okay. You're gonna come up and you're gonna press down just with the arms. That's for level 1, a little bit harder for level 2, up and down. Exhale, so you wanna hold that balance. And the key to this is tightening those abs as you're lifting nice and tall, as you're exhaling right there. Again, press, lift out of those hips. We have 4. 4, keep that leg straight. 3, we have 2 more. 2, I have 1 more. And I'm gonna hold it there, tighten that core for 5, 4, 3, 2, come down slow. Excellent job. Now kind of bring that foot in and stretch it out and articulate that foot, pointing and flexing again for 3, tighten those abs. 2, once more. 1 and hold, bring it in. Now kind of roll through those feet, shake it out a little bit, excellent. Now we wanna go on to our strengthening exercises, and we're going to start with our upper body. So what I'd like to do is work on our back, chest, and shoulders. So we wanna separate our feet to start. We're gonna bring our hands, again, no gripping of the palms, open those fingers, and take your thumbs, tuck them behind your fingers. So your arms are here. Now again, pay attention, you don't wanna be slouched back in your chair. Tighten your stomach, bring the body forward so you're sitting tall. You're gonna take a little back flexion here. Now all you're gonna do is you're gonna lift, push forward. So the first exercise, I'm working my back, exhale, pushing forward through my chest. Lift and release. And look at the position of my neck. I'm not pressing my neck back. My neck is in a neutral position. I'm exhaling and I'm pressing. Tightening those abs right there. I have another set. We're gonna do 5 more. Pull it all the way back. 4 exhale, 3, 2 more, 2, I have 1 more, and 1. Let's bring it down. Now come up slowly. Now open those shoulders, nice big stretch back, sitting out of those hips. 2 more, 1, once more, and 2. Now we're going to do a combination back and shoulder. So my feet are together. Let's stagger our legs. So move your right foot back, left foot forward. Now you don't want to stretch out that knee all the way. Your knees are bent. Now same thing, take that thumb, tuck it under, bring that body forward. Now we're going to take a little bent row, release, and a side lateral. So it's a 2-part exercise. This is a bent row. Now let's stop right here for a second. Try not to look at your elbow here. See the difference here? I don't want that. I want that elbow here. So try that with me. Exhale and release, keeping that neck nice and long and those abs tight. So the second part of an exercise is a side lateral raise. Now remember I talked about not locking out your elbow. So see how my elbow has a slight curve? I don't want it straight, it's a slight curve. So I'm right there. So remember, it's a bent row and a side lateral raise. Again, exhale, side lateral, same thing. Pull it up and out, and my left hand is just placed gently on the chair and open. I have 3 more. 1 and open, 2 and open, once more, 3 and open. Very good, come up. Now kind of just let that arm be loose, just shake it out. Now bring that left foot in. Let's sit in the center of the chair, stagger, the right foot forward, left foot back. Now same thing, hand on the chair, body forward, right by the leg. So remember, look at my elbow, it's not open, it's here and push. Here and push. The neck is nice and long. Then I'm doing a side lateral raise. I'm doing a squeeze and a side. Now let's think a second, are our abs contracted? You want to pull those abdominals into your lower back so you really feel that nice support. Lift and release. Exhale and open, same thing. Lift and release. Let's do 4 more. Bring that elbow close to the side, so that's 1 and 2, 2 more, 3, exhale, 1 more, lift and open. Great job, come up and just kind of let it just melt into that stretch. Very good. Now our feet are together, and what we're going to do is we're going to take our hands behind our head right here. Now what I want you to do is a little side bend and lift. So we want to get deep into that waist, side again, and bend, same thing. Exhale, think of coming up and over, use that waist. Over again, push, I have 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm right here, I just want to twist, bring it center, squeeze those thighs together, and exhale. I have 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's bring it over. Now just kind of hang, shake everything out a little bit. Make sure it's loose right there. We want to get enough oxygen. So when we loosen our muscles, we kind of get oxygen flowing, the blood flowing, to really build up nice cardiovascular strength. Very good. So now we're going to go back to another balance exercise. So what I'd like you to do is take your hands not way out to the side, slightly in front of you. Think like you're an imaginary bar pressing down. And you're going to open that right leg side. Now all you're going to do is raise that leg a little bit and use those core muscles. Hold it there. So feel that energy out. Now you're going to tap those knees, open side, and touch. And remember, I'm not leaning back. I'm up out of my hips. I'm exhaling and tapping. Keeping my neck long and kind of keeping my chest nice and lifted. I take it there. 4 and down. 3 and down. 2, one more time. 1 and rest. Great job. Let's extend that right leg. Now I really want to feel a nice stretch in this leg, so my right arm is out. Taking my left arm over. Now again, deep breath. Notice how I sink and I lower that arm, and I just want to hang right there. So hang a little bit lower, really feel that full release right there, hold. And again, you want to hold these for about 10 seconds so you're really getting that maximum stretch, and then come up slow. Now kind of just tap it out a little bit, get that blood, tap those legs right there. Now we're going to repeat on the other side. So remember, our arms are not all the way side, they're a little bit in front of us. So we think of an imaginary bar pushing down that allows us to release our shoulders. Now we're going to tap that left. Now before we start, let's talk about this. I don't want you to be backing away. So see that position? Using my abs, lifting. And that's why I talk about not sitting too low in a seat. You want something that lifts you up. So you're going to lift and touch. Exhale on that lift. So again, we're bringing that leg side with a pointed toe, sitting really tall. Press and release. Press, let's take 4 reps. Nice and slow. 1, 2, you want to exhale when you lift. 3. Now hold that position for 5, 4, 3, 2, take it in slow. Excellent job. Now we're going to extend that left. Now remember, you want to flex, and we're reaching over that head. Inhale, and then bring that arm out. So again, present. Don't be down. You don't want to contract. You want to open that chest as you reach. Remember the 10-second rule. We're holding it there. Just breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower down slow. Now just kind of tap it out, shake it out all the way. Now let's do one more arm strengthening and coordination. So take your palms down and take your thumbs under. Now remember, you want those shoulders down. What I'd like you to do is squeeze both thighs together so you have that resistance. You're going to push it out. You're going to flip it over. So it's like a wing, opening and closing. I am exhaling and I'm opening. Now this is level 1. So those of you that want to stick with level 1, that's perfectly fine. Pushing down. Now watch what I do for my balance, level 2. I'm going to extend that leg. I'm going to tap it in. Exhale, touch. Sitting tall. So let me go back to level 1. If you only want to use your arms, you're presenting out. Level 2, you're going to balance that foot and don't do it too fast. You want to hold a second, bring it in. Hold a second, bring it in. And exhale. I have 5 more. 1, 2, extend it all the way. 3, 4, and 5. Now come down and just kind of shake it all out right there. Very good. Now we're going to take another balance exercise. So what I'd like you to do is place your hands on your shoulders. Now remember, not down, shoulders are up. Now all you're going to do is you're going to lift and get a little twist. Now you want to hold, tap it down. So it's a little twist on one foot, take it down. Now remember, modification, if that's too much, just tap that toe. You can still twist that waist. So I'm showing the modification now. It's a little touch, and I'm using my oblique, or I can lift my knee, tap it down. Again, let me go back to modification so you can see it again. Tap, but I'm still getting that twist. Twist, or I'm lifting and releasing. Lifting and releasing. Exhale, I have 4 more. 1, bring it across. 2, bring it across. 3, and 4. Great job, come down. Now just kind of bring it up all the way and drop it down. Once more, up and down. Shake it all out. Great job. Take a wide stance here. Now what I'd like to do here is we're going to get into our arms, so we want to be here. Now what I'd like you to do is turn your palms up. So again, a little coordination here for the bicep. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want to touch our shoulders. 1, 2, open, open. Remember what we talked about, not locking the elbows. So see, I have a slight curve, so I'm not locking it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Keeping that neck long. And bicep, same thing. In, out, out. I have 4 sets. Open. So take your time. Don't rush it. Make sure you tap those shoulders fully. Push it out. 3. And push. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now kind of let them come forward and back. A nice big stretch there. Now we worked our bicep. So what is our opposing muscle? Is our tricep. So let's take our legs together for this one. Now we're going to do that same thing only for the tricep. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our arms out, so it's like a pendulum. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's extend. See how I have a slight bend as opposed. That's my elbow locked out. I don't want that. I want a slight bend here. So I'm getting the weight, the resistance on the muscle, but I'm not putting pressure on my joint. I'm exhaling and I'm inhaling. So remember, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and press. In. 1, 2. My thighs are tight. Let's do 4 sets. And take your time. 3 sets. And in. 2 more. Feeling the back of that arm. 1 more. Out, out. In. Shake it. Kind of just melt it side to side. Great job. Now let's get into a little bit more deeper stretching now that we're fully warmed up. So I'd like you to take your left arm behind the knee. You can even kind of hook it and grab underneath the left knee. My right arm is up. Now I'm bending. Use that leg. Pull yourself over. Inhale and exhale. Just release into that stretch. And we just want to kind of hang there so we're getting that full length of that oblique. Let it melt down. Now hook that right hand under, round that elbow, and reach through that waist. Inhale, exhale, let the whole body drop. Feel that full stretch. Relax right there. And just breathe. Just keep hanging right there for 5, 4, 3, 2. Come down slow and just kind of shake everything out right there. Now let's extend fully our right foot. Now clasp your hands, so lace those fingertips together. Thumbs are under, reaching over. Now make like reaching over the head, like a basket over the head. So you don't want to lock, you want to bend. Press that body forward. Inhale, and really stretch, get that full. Now when I'm stretching, I'm not going from my shoulders, I'm going from my lower back right there. Relax. Once more, reach up nice and tall. Now remember, lift out of those hips. Press that body forward. Just keep breathing. Now lower those arms, and you don't want to bounce, you just want to hang, but focus those eyes down towards the foot. It's flexed right there. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Roll up slow. Now kind of just tap out those feet a little bit, get that energy going. Now we're going to extend the opposite leg. Same thing, don't lock it, it's slightly bent. So lace those fingers, shoulders down. The thumbs are tucked. Now tighten up those abs and focus on the reach from the lower back, not the shoulders. Now everyone's level of flexibility is going to be a little bit different. So if you're here, that's okay. I just want you to breathe in through your nose, exhale, a little more of a reach. Now some of you will be a little bit lower, that's fine. Never bounce, just breathe in and just kind of get that nice long stretch right there. Lower those arms and try to flex that back a little bit more. Hang lower and focus the eyes down towards the foot. Just hold it there. 4, 3, 2, come up. Now hopefully by now you're a little more flexible, a little more lengthened. So let's get into a more of a deeper stretch. So some of you are going to be able to do this all the way. Others will have to do the modification. So let me go through the modification first. That would just be an ankle cross. So you're like this, my knee is turned out. Those of you that can, I want you to bring that leg up over. Now do not rest it on your knee. It's going to be above your knee and you're pushing. You see the difference from this? I don't want my knee up. I want to push it out, so I'm really opening up my hip flexor. If you're in modifications, same thing, open. It's not up here, open that hip. So now take a second to decide, do you want to do the modified exercise or do you want to do the full? So let me just show it on the full. So you're pushing that thigh down, my arms are here. Now I'm bringing my back flat, and hopefully, even if you're in this position, you're really feeling that hip and lower back open up. Then my arms are down, around, so just kind of hang at the sides. Or you can be in the full position, looking towards that leg. Just breathe in and try to drop that chest. Hold it there. Now slowly bring the body up and gradually, even if you're at your ankle, uncross that leg and kind of just tap that heel forward. Now let's do the left side. So remember, modification 1, you don't want it closed. You still want to open it because you want to really feel that energy out through that hip flexor. Or if you can, you're crossing it higher. Never rest it on the knee. Slide it above that knee, push that hip down. Right there, I'm here. Now I'm bringing my body forward, or I'm in modification mode here, lowering those arms. Now think about what you're doing here. Are your abs just kind of hanging there and they're not really doing much? I don't want that. What I want you to do is tighten your abdominals to your lower back. So you're either in this level 1 position or level 2. My abs are tight. Inhale. And really let that back drop and don't bounce. Hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Come up slow. Very good. Now uncross that. And this is really a great stretch. Even if you kind of want to sit like this and just push out, that really opens up in our hip flexor and our lower back. So you really want to concentrate on those muscles, because a lot of times we neglect our hips. But the hips are very important, as you know, that support the weight of our legs as well. So let's take our hands forward over that head. And I want you to reach up and over, bend, breathe, center, and over. Let's do that twice more. Center and over. Once more. Center and over. Now reach up to the sky. Get a nice long flat back. Drop that head. Now right from there, extend the right leg. Push it in. Left leg balance and press. So again, you want to tighten your core. Press through your chest. Out. Let's do 4 of those. 1, a nice slow bend. 2, again. 3, one more time. 4, and relax. Just shake out those arms all the way. Now separate your feet. Place your hands on your thighs. Now you want to get a little contraction down and a little stretch up again. Exhale, round. Feel deep in those abdominals and lift. I have 2 more. Contract and lift. 1 more time. Contract and stretch. Now my feet are together. My arms are at my sides. I just kind of want to bend and reach. Bend, so I'm getting my blood flow through the torso, elbow side, and reach. I have 4 more. 1 and lift. 2 and lift. 3, I have 1 more rep. 4 and lift. Now sit, again, not down in the chair, nice and tall. Open that chest. Contract those abdominals. Let's do 3 again. 2, once more. And 1. Now let's bring our arms forward. And what I want you to do is think like you're climbing up a ladder, reaching out of those hips. As you exhale, stretch. I have 4, 3, 2, 1, and nice energy down. And inhale all the way up, nice and tall. Exhale down. I'm going to do this 1 more time. Really fill up nice and tall, hold, and release. Great job. Place your hands to the side. Now let's gently just tip our neck, stretching out our neck. Breathe, hold it there. Really feel that nice long stretch to the side of the neck. Up and over. The same thing, don't grip that shoulder up. Think of pushing that shoulder down. As you breathe, hold it there. 4, 3, 2, come up. Now nod that head forward and lift 1 more time. Nod forward and lift. Now let's take 2 more deep breaths. We really worked hard, lots of oxygen. And exhale 1 more time. Inhale all the way up, nice and tall, hold. And exhale, open. Excellent job today. We did a few new exercises, so that was really good. And also with our modifications, you want to try to build up to the more advanced level, but it's always good to start with the basic when we were doing that cross leg exercise. So you did a really great job today. You deserve a little bit of round of applause. And I appreciate you coming and joining me today, and I really look forward to our next session. Stay strong.